Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Cobblestone Chronicles. As always, this is Zueljin. And I'm sorry I'm a little late on the video, y'all. They had something huge that happened over the weekend that y'all may or may not have seen. The Diablo 3 beta weekend was around. Did a vlog on it as early as I could to find out. To help y'all find out and let y'all get some of that. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Right quick, as you can see, I had to plant some trees and started my frame, but I ran out of wood. So I really just I wanted to catch you guys up on a few things that's happened on the last few days while I do some menial tasks and try to grow some trees with bone meal here. But yeah, so the last few days I have been playing, last few days I've been playing Diablo 3 along with a little bit of Grimrock and just catching up on some of the other videos that I had done. And man, what an amazing time that was, guys. It was, I don't want to do any spoilers or anything, but if you guys haven't checked out the videos, if y'all don't mind seeing, or if y'all have already seen and wanted to see, I did do 5 videos on the Demon Hunter, which was real fun. It wasn't my first choice of actual character I was gonna use. I wanted to do what you call a witch doctor, but I want to save that for the full release. I don't want to do it now. So I went ahead and did the Demon Hunter, which was actually really fun. And some real cool news. I found out one of the other channels that I keep up with, a guy by the name of Omega Rainbow, has recently expressed interest in playing with me on Diablo 3, which is gonna be a great ally. Omega has a Minecraft channel that I keep up with. I was introduced to him by the Inscast, actually, and he's a really fun guy. He's an Italian, really fun guy that does a real different, unique style of editing and commentary. He's also part of Breville's Madhouse server, which I know I haven't been on lately, but a lot of those guys keep different time zones than me, so unfortunately we just haven't been able to hook up. But he is going to be playing Diablo with me, so he also did an LP on the Diablo weekend, and I believe he did the monk, which is pretty cool. I know DocM77 had did the monk, and the monk's gonna be a real popular class, I'm sure. I know he can heal, so, but not too much about Diablo 3. I know some of you don't probably care about Diablo 3, but I just had to talk about it a little bit because it was really exciting for me. On other good news, guys, the progress on the slime form is coming along. Finally mapped out the actual sectors that I know that slimes spawn at. I used one of those software tools, and I'm not going to really go into how I found it, but what I will do is link the tutorial of the video that I saw that helped me do it. And I haven't even dug it out yet. I just basically marked off the squares that were the chunks that the slimes can spawn at, and we went from there. So that I'm gonna need a lot of stuff from that area, that kind of, slime balls and stuff for sticky pistons that I'll definitely be using within the market district, which is going to be soon. As soon as we finish the last of the Treeforms. As y'all can see, I extended the road a little bit and I did a few things. Let me get some sleep and I'll show y'all exactly what kind of progress I made. The inspiration that I've been getting lately for a lot of the builds has been from Xisuma, and the market district. A lot of the inspiration is going to come from, of course, my friend Mr. One Wolf, which I recently interviewed, and also, what am I doing? I'm trying to go to sleep here. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, apparently. And also a new YouTube LPer that I've seen very recently. a friend of mine and a channel that I'm just starting to keep up with again from Lembley. I don't know if you guys know Lembley Plays, but Lembley does some Minecraft LPs. A real funny guy. He and I have been talking lately, and he showed me a new YouTube user that was absolutely, I need watermelon. That's absolutely ridiculous. Aymbot is what she goes by. I don't know where Aymbot's from. I just started seeing some of her videos, but she does a lot of modern designs, mostly in creative. Real talented. I mean, unbelievable, breathtaking builds that she does. All in creative mode, and she does it to a little soundtrack, kind of like a tour deal, but she has a real good feel for aesthetics. So Lembley, thank you so much for your attention, bringing her to my attention, man. For those of you that don't know, like I said, I'm gonna put both of them along with Omega Rainbow's channels in the description of this video. Naturally, I'd like y'all to check them out. For sure, when Diablo 3 comes out, y'all are going to see plenty of Omega. But go ahead, get a feel for his channel and see what I'm talking about. As far as the builds that Aymbot does and Lembley's channel, I'll go ahead and link those guys too. Lembley does a lot of Together to the Top stuff, which is really good. That is something that I'm big on, and I think that's a real important thing when it comes to YouTube. And you know, ever since I met One Wolf, a few things have come into the light about that, and you know, I'm gonna try to start doing more shout outs, guys. I know like a lot of you are starting the whole commentary YouTube thing as well, and you know, I'm not nearly big by any means, but I do I really want to focus on growth, and one of the things that I can do, the more subscribers that I get, the more influence I have over my viewers. And it's really nice to be able to recommend channels that I think that are good, especially the ones that I enjoy watching, because I definitely want those people to stay motivated and stay creating. The more they do that, the more I get to see. So it's a win-win-win. You know, everybody wins. You guys win because I introduce them to you. I win because they stay being able to do stuff, and they win because their subscriber bases grow. So to me, it's just a good thing. You know, likes and favorites and stuff like that really help out, and just the exposure. You know, a comment to commentators really gets the blood flowing sometimes, guys, and just giving them a shout and saying, hey, Zueljin sent me over here, great work, keep up the good work. Stuff like that just really can make someone's day, you know. So I encourage you guys to go check out those channels when I mention them. You know, you don't have to subscribe if you don't like their stuff, but take my word for it, I'm not just gonna mention people just to mention them. You know, a lot of people ask for shout outs, and I firmly believe if your channel's not ready for any kind of attention, you don't need 500 people coming at you and flame you, because the YouTube community can be overly truthful at times. So, you know, if you guys want a shout out, by all means, let me know. But I would like to just take a look at your videos first and see if there's anything that I can do to maybe give you some advice, or, you know, I haven't achieved a whole lot of success yet. I feel real good about what I do, but I know there's a lot of others that are much better than I am, and I really try to you know, learn from my mistakes and pass that information on in the most well, in the nicest way possible. You know, I take heart to people's feelings. I don't like hurting people, you know, even if they ask for it sometimes. So that's just my view on that. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but anyway, you guys, y'all know what I'm saying. I just want to help, you know, I really do. I love the community involvement aspect for it, and I love watching YouTube, you know. That's why I'm here. So couple of other exciting things, you guys. I am involved in a couple of contests right now. One of them is the Build Inc. server that BOO and his brother and Schism just recently did a contest announcement video on, which is boy, I've started looking at some of the competition, and guys, there are some talented people in this community, especially when it comes to Redstone. But there's been all sorts of talk about people cheating and all kind of stuff, so I kind of figured that a lot of that would happen. But what I did is I used my lighthouse video that I had introduced a while back as the contest entry, which I thought was a pretty good video. A lot of people mentioned that I should have used my little my world tour, which I didn't want to show all of my builds because I don't know. I think I was just going for one major build, you know, and that was one of my better projects, so I just went for that one. If I don't win the contest, oh well, it's okay. Maybe I'm just not ready. When things like that happen to me, it just motivates me to get better, you know. I'm not ready, I'm not ready, you know. Another contest, which again, Omega Rainbow just mentioned to me, was the Minecraft fan server has a couple of open slots. So I submitted actually my tour and episode for that one, which I hope I get some response on that one. That would be really cool. I know they're interested in doing LPs, and Omega recently did some ultra hardcore with some guys on there, and it was real fun stuff to watch. And I think I can have fun. Bree is also on that server, along with Lunapod, which she does some videos with. So there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff that would happen on that server. I'd love to get part of that. I'm sure I could find a few people in my time zone and do some multiplayer stuff with them. It just so happens that I meet a lot of cool foreign people on YouTube. You know, that's all there is to it. That's what's good about it. You know, you get world exposure and all of that good stuff. But okay, well, I have been rambling senselessly. I guess that's, if you guys can't tell that I had a lot of coffee this morning and I had a lot to talk about, then you're way off base. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, god dog it. Where is my dirt? No, don't take me down the river. Oh well. It's over now. I'm gonna have to go back up there and replace that piece of dirt. But when we come back, guys, I'll have all that flame fleshed out. And ooh, look at all my saplings. The Treeform's already working good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get all my stuff together, guys, and I'll come back when the frame's built, and we'll start playing with the pistons up top. We'll be right back. Okay, you guys, we got it all framed up. It's kind of just ready to go now with the walls, and I think, like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of fencing, but I wanted to show you the design concept that I'm trying to improve on. The adjustable part of the Treeform. Now, just to clarify, guys, when I mean adjustable, you can grow either tree at the height that the actual piston is when it's closed, okay? But when you grow a tree and you can't climb, you can't just harvest the very top wood without climbing. It's quite aggravating. And the only tree that has that restriction by default is pine. So naturally, it's just easier to grow birch shorter. So what we do is, when this piston is extended at this height, you can't grow pine trees. No matter how much you try, you can plant a pine sapling. Let's see, right underneath it. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you just plant and you try to bone meal it. It will not grow, no matter what. I just went through my whole stack of bone meal. But when it's extended, when it's not extended, you can grow a pine. Now watch this. With a birch, it's relatively easy. Which I don't have any more bone meal, but I have bones, I believe. Yeah, I do have my bones. Let's get us a couple of bone meal, and I'll show you how that setup comes out. And with these, it's relatively easy. A couple of strikes, and boom, you have your birch tree. Now, we're going to be using mostly pine, but I'm also thinking about maybe doing some half slabbing here in order to get the last blocks of the pines without too much drama. But I don't know how that's going to work out yet. But the configuration up here is relatively simple too. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be, oh, that's no good. I'm going to be running some beams that go right here, okay? And I'm not going to be using this material. I'm probably going to be using the regular material, but, well, the oak wood, I mean pine wood, but not pine logs. So we're going to run the length of it all along the side of this row of dirt here. And when you pump power into a piston like this, roughly this torch is going to turn off and it's going to change the state of the piston just like that. Okay, that's what we want. Now at this height we'll be able to grow pine. If we want to grow birch, we'll be able to hit the power and adjust it back. Now naturally I'm going to wire it all the way down here, and I'm also going to wire half on one lever and half on the other, and that's so we can actually control which side's doing what. Now, we might grow pine on it both sides sometimes, or birch on it both sides, but the idea behind it is to keep it mixed most of the time when we want it. So, that's the configuration. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and wall some of this in with fence and run these, we're going to call them rafters right now, and I'm going to run these rafters all the way across on every beam and wire it up for you guys. So it's going to be quite a bit of progress that you'll see from this point after, but I don't want to take you guys through too much boring stuff, so sit tight and we'll be right back. Alright you guys, as y'all can see, I have the framework for all of the pistons in place. It took a lot of figuring just to get it symmetrical, and I didn't really want to put you guys through that, but I started to do the wire and then I was like, you know what, let me film this because I really don't know how it's going to work when you go this long. I know we need to put torches on every single one of these, and like I said before, when we power this beam here, the whole thing is going to invert the torches. So we need to do that on pretty much every one. I'm just going to do 3 right now to show y'all. Oh. And we'll see how that works. This redstone thing is starting to get a little bit easier for me. I'm starting to understand it. It really is complicated. Not terribly, but you really have to start learning how it works, you know. Now I know I'm not gonna have enough I know I'm gonna need repeaters, so I already built some, but watching a lot of the LPs that I do, I'm starting to learn a little bit more about redstone and just trying to put things into place. Even if they're tutorials that I get, it teaches me a little bit about the science of how things work. I've been recently very interested in bud switches, so I'm gonna hopefully start messing with some of that, like with automatic lighting and light sensors and stuff. I remember when I did Operation Cleanup, Novi Bliss had talked to me a little bit about that, and I didn't understand the concept then, but I know now. Let's see here. I think I should be able to run wire like this, and again like that. And I don't know how far I'm gonna have to go with repeaters, but we're about to see. Let me just do 2 right now. Okay, so basic concept is these rails are gonna get powered. Let's put I don't even have any sticks. Let's make some levers here. What am I doing? Levers. Okay, I can do 2 levers right now, unless I drop some. I can always do some later, not a big one. Okay, so lever power, boom. So the last 2 don't. So I'm gonna have to place repeaters. Let's see. Have to place a repeater, it looks like here, which I can go this one before. There we go. And same thing on this side. Oh, this one's not the same. How about that? Does that go all the way to the end? No, it still doesn't. Well, yeah, maybe. Let's place that. Place that. It's hard to tell. It looks like it's placing. Well, let's flip the lever and find out if it's going all the way. Now, that's gonna be, that's gonna be huge, guys, because the further I go away, which it's gonna be centralized, I guess. The switches are gonna be centralized here. I guess I should run it from here to really know where I need to place my repeaters, huh? That would only make sense. Alright, so we might as well do 3, and then we'll have the schematic down for the next one. Okay, let's do redstone all down here. Try not to fall off here. I did that a few times. Oh, and while I was off camera, I lost some materials. I know I did. Freaking creeper blew up when it was at night. I was being stupid and working at night, and I went down here where my chests were. That's why you see the chest over here. That creeper blew up. There was water everywhere. I had to go get some more wood to fix that stuff. It was terrible. So anyway, that's the beauty of survival. But we fixed it. It's all good. Alright, so torch. I really like the wood textures in the Painterly pack, y'all. It's gonna take me a while to get used to Fateful. If I do start another series due to getting on one of the servers for the contest, I'm gonna use Fateful for that one. But Painterly, the Cobblestone Chronicles just, I don't know, man. It's good to have Painterly. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's see. Okay, we need a little bit more redstone, and I think that centralized. Yeah, let's just for starters, let's do that. We can always switch that up. Okay. So now we really have an idea of where the repeaters need to be. Good. I feel much better about that. All right. So let's do. What if we do a repeater before each beam? Can we do that and have it power all of them? Nope, we sure can't. We're gonna have to do a repeater on. Let's do this. Let's see how far it goes and just place them where they're needed. That's a better idea. I'm not so rich in resources, at least as far as redstone goes, that I can just do anything like that. Let's see. So we did that. We'll go ahead and place one here. And we'll go all the way down. There's already a repeater here. That's good. And down here, we already have a repeater there. So all of them look like they're firing off well. And let's place the lever and make sure they all switch. All of them are down, even all the way to the end over there. Good. Okay, that's exactly what like we want, guys. So we're going to take this schematic and duplicate it on this side, and I'm gonna go get some rest so I can actually see what I'm doing and not get shot by a skeleton archer or have my creation blown up by a creeper. So you guys sit tight and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got all of the wiring duplicated on both sides, and I went ahead and put these 2 cobblestone here to mark where we're gonna have to send the power up, which I'm gonna do like by torches, redstone torches. But what I just started thinking about is I'm not gonna be able to cover that up. I don't have enough wall space, so I might have to come out a little bit here, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing because I'm gonna need some walkway to get on and off of these dirt rows for the trees anyway. So I might have to come out a little bit more, which I'm very glad I gave this much space for the whole sandstone plaza and road and things of that nature. So that's gonna be good, but I wanted to walk you guys through this as well. So I think what we need to do is take redstone torches and put them up all that way, and we're gonna do that with wood, I believe. Let's see. I can take the gravel and stack my way up again. And for these, now the levers are right above here. That's basically what that is. So the levers are right above here. So I'm gonna have to put wood down just like that. And we're gonna have to do a few of them and then torch up every other one. So I suppose there's a couple different ways I could do this, but this will be fine. Like I said, redstone is still not absolutely easy for me, you know. Okay, I can't go down there to do one more. Let's see, I can do this though. I don't know if I'll even need it. Yeah, perfect. I don't know how it's gonna come out, if it's gonna be even or odd. Okay, now I can stack up my gravel again, and I'm gonna need the redstone torch to be on top where the levers are. We're gonna have to replace these levers here with torches. Okay, so redstone torch, redstone torch. Alright, now we're gonna cut out this section here, and we're gonna invert those signals. Boom. Yep, and we're gonna go all the way up like that. Now I am out of redstone torches. I do have some more wood though. Let's see. Yeah, 18. Yeah, I don't need any more redstone. I could do some torches. That'll work. Okay. Redstone torches down here. Then we're gonna have to start thinking about lighting and all that good stuff, guys. And I know I said I was gonna do some fence posts. I don't even know if I have enough episode left. I'm gonna have to look into it. Alright. So those are inverted. That's good. And now we have to... There we go. It's gonna be nice having every kind of wood at my disposal for any project that I want to do. It's already real nice to be able to harvest the jungle and the apple tree wood like I want. Okay, pretty much got that down. Now I'm going to have to, the levers are going to have to be on either side, I believe. Actually, what we could do is just place the levers here for now. And yeah, that works out. Super cool. Little laggy, little delay on it. See what I mean? But all in all, let's just make sure everything's extended. I think I see everything extended. I know I tried to duplicate them both, but I just want to make sure. Oh well, we'll have to see it from the bottom here. Okay, yeah, everything's extended. Let's go down a piece. Oh, we can't from here. Forget. Oh, I gotta watch for creepers, man. If a creeper comes and blows this stuff up, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Looks like everything is pretty much extended, guys. So right now it's on birch mode. I think I'm right. Yeah, it's on birch mode. So if my calculations are correct, let me go grab some... Oh man, I need to get some sleep. Let me go get some sleep. I'll be right back. Okay guys, it's daytime once again, and I just noticed we are starting to get really far away from home. I'm gonna need to start placing some inns here and there throughout Cobbleton just to make it easier to rest. You know, with all of these nice creations in the redstone that I'm using, half of that is really exposed to creeper blast, and until I get the area really lit on hard, they just everywhere all the time. So you gotta be real careful. Okay, but anyways, back to where we were. Okay, so we're in birch mode right now. Okay, we're not supposed to be able to grow pines. So I could hit this with a few bone meal, and as you can see, nothing happens. But a flip of the switch, and we go into pine mode, and voila, pine tree. So yeah, guys, the design is working. I think it's a really good improvement on Xisuma's already fantastic design. The only flaw that I see in this entire design, which he mentions in the tutorial that I used to put the waterways and stuff together, is that when you're harvesting the trees, the saplings and the wood can actually fall down on the rows. So sometimes you have to run up and down the rows to get them, but the yield is still pretty darn good, and I'm happy with it. Plus, just losing a few saplings here and there, guys, it's not a real big deal to me. I'm already so conservative about resources, and the fundamental fact that we can get so much wood from a design like this is perfect. So I know I said I was going to get into some decor, but we have let the episode go on quite a bit, and we accomplished a lot. I don't want to make it too long. I would rather just come back in a reasonable amount of time and show you guys the rest of the project. What we're going to have to do when we come back is we're going to have to thicken up this wall here and get the entrance to where these can be hidden, kind of like pillars. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the switches on the front or the side or exactly what I'm going to do, but I might even come out with them a little bit more. But I do want to get it to where these torches are hidden. I don't want all that to show. We're also going to have to come back and we're going to have to hide up all of this with more wood. That's going to take a little bit more pine harvesting to re-up our wood supplies, but I can do a lot of that boring stuff off camera. And one of the final steps, I'm planning on using a lot of fence posts here and doing some walls with them. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. Up top I might do some glass striping, really not sure yet, guys, but I want to give it that open feel that these lack. I'm also thinking about knocking out the back walls, the back and front walls of these. I can't really knock out the side walls due to the configuration of the redstone and the waterways, but I can do a lot of fence there too, just to give them that that nursery kind of feel, you know, like tree nursery or plant nursery type of feel. So anyway, that's the plans for next time, guys. So I like the way it came out, and I hope y'all did too. If y'all have any questions about the design, please refer to the tutorial that I'm gonna link again for Xisuma's page for the basic tree design. And like I said, the adjustments were just an improvement on what he already had. So thanks you guys for watching. This is Zueljin signing off, and have a good one.